Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with your Tuesday look at any weather worries that may be ahead of us moving through the next week to 10 days. And as we go through the next couple of days, we'll be watching a tropical disturbance move into northwestern Mexico. This will get pulled along the base of this upper level trough and bring us our next chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms this weekend and early next week. And then once we get into Tuesday, the threat of rain will end and we will settle back into dry for the last half of next week. So as far as rainfall potential, this is the latest from the Weather Prediction Center, and you can see their numbers have increased since yesterday. Northern parts of the area, 3/4 to maybe 2 inches of rain, amounts 1/4 of an inch or less further to the south and east. A model blend, which goes out 10 days, a bit more optimistic, also showing that 1 to 2 inches over the northwestern half of the ArkLaTex, and amounts basically a half an inch to an inch over deep East Texas and most of northwest Louisiana. And during this whole time, it does look doubtful that we'll have any concerns as far as severe weather across the ArkLaTex, even though any thunderstorms that may develop will produce more than likely that gusty wind that usually does accompany any thunderstorm. As far as the model by model breakdown, you can see the best chance of seeing that 2-inch total will be across the northern part of the area close to the Queen. A couple of models showing 2 inches or more, and you can see the lower amounts as you look to the south and to the east. So the trend is good. If you need more rain, we could see a better chance of getting more rain as we move into the weekend and early next week. In the tropics, still watching a disturbance way out in the Atlantic. This system, it does look like it likely will develop into a tropical depression and very well could become a hurricane. And eventually, there's pretty good agreement in the global models that we will see this threaten Bermuda here sometime next week. So again, this is going to be a system that we'll keep a close eye on as we near the peak of hurricane season here in the next couple of weeks. So all that being said, your weather worry index, no change since yesterday, still 2, even though we are looking at a better chance for rain. There is not much better chance for severe weather the way models are looking at things right now. And again, we'll be watching that disturbance out in the Atlantic, which as of right now doesn't look like it's going to threaten the Gulf or the east coast of the U.S. So your 10-day forecast shows a big warm-up. We'll see highs in the mid to upper 90s to close out the work week. There's that chance of rain this weekend and early next week, and we'll see those highs ease back into the 80s briefly on Sunday and Monday. Overnight lows will eventually ease down into the upper 60s as drier weather returns as we move through the last half of next week.